Good morning, Miss.
Good morning, sir.
Today we are going to do the evaluation for the things that you will teach for the next week, especially
sir.
for math, science, and mathematics. So we just start from the first question. This is the homework of math. Please
Number
answer the
one.
question number one, Miss.
Number one, the perimeter is the total distance around a shaped site. Number two, the length tells us how long something is from end to end. Number three, the area is the amount of space inside a flat shape. Number four, to occupy means to fill or cover a certain space fully.
Okay. So this one, oh yeah, just give the find the area,
Yeah,
right?
area.
We just go to the first question here.
Sure. Okay, number one, if two rectangles look different but have the same area, what does tell you? So it means they have the same length and width, but they have different space. Number two, how can you estimate the area of an irregular shape without using a formula? By counting squares inside the grid. Number three, if a rectangle has an area of 24 square centimeter, if its length is 8 centimeter, what is its width? Its width. So its width will be 3 because when we found an area of a rectangle, we times length and width. So 8 times 3 is 24 square centimeter. Number four, two shapes have the same area, but one looks longer and thinner. What can you conclude about there? So they have the same space, but they have different length and width. Number five, a garden is shaped like an L. How can you find its area if you only know the length? So we can divide the L shape become two parts, rectangles, and we found the length of each part, and after that we add them together.
Yeah. Okay, now we move to Mathematica.
Nomor satu, luas adalah ukuran banyaknya permukaan pada suatu bidang datar. Dua, satuan baku adalah satuan pengukuran yang diakui secara umum dan resmi. Tiga, satuan luas digunakan untuk mengukur besar permukaan suatu bidang datar. Empat, keliling berarti celah berarti ruang sempit atau jarak kecil antara dua benda. Nomor 5, luas suatu bidang biasanya dinyatakan dalam suatu luas seperti sentimeter kuadrat atau meter kuadrat, meter persegi.
Oke. Jadi ini juga menghitung banyak satuan luas.
Yes,
luasnya. Oke.
Math and matematika same, are same.
Kita langsung maju ke soal hot and kreatif.
Nomor 1, meja Rani bisa ditutup dengan 8 lembar kertas buku, sedangkan meja Dito perlu 10 lembar kertas buku. Meja siapakah yang lebih luas? Maka meja Dito lah yang lebih luas karena diperlukan 10 lembar kertas buku. Nomor 2, lantai kamar Ani ditutup 20 ubin kecil, sedangkan kamar Adiknya 15 ubin kecil. Bisakah kamu simpulkan tentang luas kedua kamar itu? Maka kamar adik lebih kecil daripada kamar Ani karena membutuhkan 15 ubin kecil, sedangkan kamar Ani 20 ubin kecil.
Okay, next.
Nomor 4, Rapi menutup
Nomor 3 ya, Mas?
2 daun berbeda ditempel di atas origami. Daun A menutupi 12 kotak, daun B 9 kotak. Manakah yang lebih besar? Daun A karena menutupi 12 kotak. 4, Rapi menutupi 2 buku dengan potongan kertas origami. Buku pertama 6 kertas dan buku kedua 6 kertas origami, tapi ada sedikit sisa. Apakah artinya? Maka buku kedua lebih kecil dari buku pertama karena memiliki sedikit sisa kertas origami.
Mana yang lebih kecil, Miss?
Yang lebih kecil itu buku kedua karena ada sedikit sisa pada kertas
sisa origaminya. Yang lebih kecil berarti buku kedua, oke.
Iya. Nomor 5, Siti mengukur 2 permukaan menggunakan tutup botol, permukaan 14 tutup botol, permukaan B 18. Selisih luasnya dalam satuan tutup botol adalah, berarti kita dapat mengurangkan 18 kurang 14, berarti selisihnya adalah 4 tutup botol.
Yeah. Okay, now move to science.
Okay, number one, a polar region is very cold area around Earth is Earth, north and south. Number two, an aquatic habitat is a place in water where animals and plants live. Number three, a grassland is a wide open area covered mostly with grass. Number four, the air feels warm, wet, and full of moisture in a humid place. Five, animals that live in polar region have thick fur to stay warm.
Next,
Okay, which one?
this one, 2 and 4, right?
Okay, tea can only survive in hot and dry environments. False. Number two, grass can grow in grassland, forest, and desert. True. Number three, fine trees can only grow in the cold mountain areas. False. Four, plants and animals are suited to live in their own habitats. True. Number five, if the environment changes, some plants and animals may not survive. True.
Okay, it's true. Next, we
One,
go
why do animals like polar bears and penguins live well in the cold polar region? Because they have thick fur, thick fur, and then fat layers, and their body can adapt with the low temperature. Number two, how would a polar bear survive if it moves to hot desert habitats? It may struggle to find food because their body usually adapt with the cold condition, and then they will not be survive maybe over there. It's difficult to find water. And then number three, what would happen if forests were destroyed and animals lost their natural habitats to live? They will lose their home, and then difficult to find food, and they will not protect from the dangers. Number four, why is it important for both animals and plants to adapt to their environment? Because adaptation helps them to changing behavior, and then easy to find food and protect them from the predators. Number five, if the dolphin were moved to a lake, what problems would they face? The dolphin will struggle to find space and shelter, so they may not survive on that, and then difficult to find food.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I think it's clear for this homework. Now we just move to book. So for the next week, you will have a science project.
Yes, sir.
Then, yeah, please explain first what is the project about.
Okay, for next week, we will do the science project on Friday, on 7th November. It's about different habitats. So they will make poster about different habitats. There are 4 kinds of habitat that ocean. There are ocean, grassland, tropical forest, tropical, and then desert. So I will print some picture of the animals, so they will paste on the carton paper, so they can know, they can make conclusion which animal that can live in that habitats. Like that, sir.
Okay. Okay, now we just move to the book. So here we have for the math. So for the math, we will take from page 93 until 100. 93. Okay, the topic is about area and perimeter.
Yeah, very matter. Very matter.
Yeah, before we talk about some formula that we will use to find the perimeter and area. So how do you explain this one to the students about the difference between what is area and what is the perimeter?
Okay, so for example, like this, the area is the total the total distance from one from the shape side. Oh, like this, second. So for example, this is a square. So if a square, the area of the square is all this one. So the square has four sides. So the the area of the square is, but we don't. This is for the perimeter. Perimeter is 4 times s because this one side.
Yeah.
So when we want to find perimeter, so we count first how many the side of the shape. The square has the 5 sides, so a 4 side. So we can see, we can know that how many the perimeter of this square is 4 time 4 time side,
Side.
4 time side. If the area, this is a square, the area, if a square they have two, they have same side, so we count only the what this one we say the facing side. So for the area, for the square we only use side, to side, how to say this one, sir?
Side
Side
square.
times side,
Side
side
square.
times side, side times side, because we only count the two side that meet together.
Okay.
That's
So
to make easy explanation, sir.
okay, it means for the perimeter is how long that we need to
Yeah.
go from the one point
Yeah,
and
from
then
the one side to another side,
yeah until back to the
to
original
the
point, right?
to the first side.
And for
For
the
the area, we need to count the what this one, the same facing side.
yeah, you can see the capacity inside the shape, right? The
Yeah.
capacity inside the shape. Maybe if you want to put some boxes inside, that the area means how many boxes that you can put in the in the
In the
square.
square.
Okay. Yeah, we just go to this questions. Okay, this question is about estimate actually. If we open this one, it will be taken from what is it before? 100. Okay, so how to estimate this one? Oh yeah, sorry. There is a question here actually.
Yeah. So estimate the area of the square, guess the number of 1 centimeter square. So here, when we just estimate, right, says there is no certain number here.
Yeah.
So like this, we just imagine that when we put this square inside this one, so how many the centimeters, square centimeter. So estimate area here, maybe you can make for this is 2, this is 2, this is 2, so this is only so this is the area, yes sir, the area. So this is 2 2 2 become 8, yes sir. Or 4 4, yes,
I think
4.
it's too small, right? I mean, if we put the
Yeah, 2, yeah, too small, yes sir. 2 2,
the
if
best things
if like this lah, we estimate become this one 1
because
2
we need to
3
follow
4.
this one, right? This grid.
Yes, so when we divide this one again,
Yeah.
so many, sir. 1 2 3 4 4 1 2 3 4. So 16 centimeters.
Yeah.
This is only estimate, right?
This is estimation.
So actual area, when we put here, for example, we put the in here, we have the same 3 3 3. So this one 1 2 3 4 5 6 9
Yeah, actual area 9, the estimate area 16. Okay.
16 can be, sir.
Yeah.
That's only estimate, so they can
Because estimate
imagine.
must be there will be some numbers that the students will give for the estimate
Yeah, because
area.
they need to make the square like same like this.
Okay, now we go to the summary points. As for the next week, you will have a project of science. So I will open the summary point of science here.
November.
It's not problem. Okay, so please explain what you got from this
So,
explanations.
the first, so I will explain about what is habitat. Habitat is a place where animals and plants can live in there and survive their life over there. So, for example, in our book, there are four types of habitats. The first is desert. So, some animals that can live in the desert area, their body can adapt with the hot and dry condition. For example, like camel. There's a rattlesnake and the phoenix fox, and then the second is ocean. Some animal that can survive in that ocean. They, for example, dolphin, octopus, fish, and then swim, and then shark, and they survive their life by hunting the other animal and then eat water plants. And then the third is grassland. Grassland is a wide open area that most covered with the grass. So some animals can live in there or can survive in that. For example, elephant, giraffe, and hippo, and lion. So they can survive their life by hunting other animals or eating plants over there. And then the last is the tropical. Tropical, the condition is wet, humid, and sometimes covered with the rainfalls. And then after that, the animals that can live in there, for example, toucan, orangutan, tiger, and macaw. And then each habitat has different plants and animal. And then every animal also need to adapt to their environment so they can survive their life. That's all.
Okay, so habitats provide food, water, and shelter. Yeah. Okay, Miss, I think that is clear for this summary point in the book. Now we just go to the vocabulary list now. Okay, now we move to vocabulary list. We start from Mathematica first. Luas.
Luas adalah ukuran besar permukaan suatu benda pada bidang datar. Luas itu menunjukkan seberapa besar luas permukaan atau berapa besar permukaan pada suatu bidang. Untuk mengukur luas biasanya kita menggunakan sentimeter persegi atau meter persegi. Contohnya itu luas meja tersebut 2 meter persegi.
Satuan baku.
Satuan baku adalah satuan pengukuran yang diakui secara umum ataupun resmi. Satuan baku biasanya digunakan agar suatu benda dapat sama dimanapun ia berada. Misalnya dalam satuan baku kita menggunakan pada satuan panjang kita menggunakan sentimeter, pada satuan berat kita menggunakan kilogram.
Oke. Celah.
Celah adalah jarak atau bagian yang di antara dua benda, jarak atau bagian kosong di antara dua benda. Jadi celah itu adalah biasanya terdapat pada ubin yang memiliki dua benda atau dua ubin yang memiliki suatu celah yang tidak dapat ditutup.
Oke. Satuan luas.
Satuan luas adalah satuan pengukuran yang biasa digunakan untuk mengukur berapa besar atau luas suatu benda. Satuan luas itu misalnya menggunakan meter. Jadi satuan luas itu dapat digunakan untuk mengukur luas suatu benda atau besar suatu benda.
Contoh satuan luas tadi apa, Miss?
Meter, sentimeter.
Sentimeter kuadrat.
Kuadrat, ya pakai persegi. Meter persegi, sentimeter kuadrat gitu.
Okay, next math. We start from perimeter.
Perimeter is the total distance from around shape site. Perimeters tell you how far the total number of of a shape. For example, the perimeter use unit meters or centimeters.
Okay. Length.
Length is how long something is from the end to end. Length show you how far or how long something is from the end to another things. That's all.
Area?
Area is amount the amount of the amount of space inside a flat shape. So the area is the show you the amount of the amount of space inside a flat shape. The area usually can be measured by using square centimeter or square meters.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Miss. I think that is all for our information today. Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, sir.